G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. Thank you so much for joining me. I have got this sticker. Do you want to see it? It's so adorable. Look, I got this ages ago and I've been thinking, oh my gosh, I really want to use it. I don't know what to do with it. And then I thought, I'm just going to pop it into my crystal edge tray mold here and yeah, and see what I can do with it. Right, I have got my Platinum 360 Plus, because I know it's going to cure up nice and fast. I think I will spray the edges just with some isopropyl alcohol, just to try and eliminate as many bubbles as possible. Now, I don't know if I'm going to need all of this, and I'm going to pour onto the stick and let it run down again to minimize bubbles. And I'm just going to let this resin flow across the base of the mold and let it sort of push into those edges where it wants to. So just get that covered like so. Now, because I've sprayed it with alcohol, don't torch, okay? Because obviously alcohol's flammable, and especially if you've got gloves on, you don't want flames coming up. Don't even go there. Just don't. Don't do it. So it's probably, just trying to tap, tap, tap. So the resin has gone in and touched the sides there. So I'm hoping there's no bubbles sort of in those little crystally edges, because you know how bubbles love to get stuck in little tiny corners, nooks and crannies. So we'll just leave it like that. I can see like a little bubble just there. You can get your little silicone brush and just kind of pick out a bubble if you can see it. The other thing I like to do is just shine a torch or a flashlight in there. If you don't like bright lights, look away. And I just shine that and it will pick up any little pesky bubble that might be around that maybe your eye can't see. See, I couldn't see that before, but now I can see it. There it is. So I'll just grab it, take it out, wipe my stick on a bit of paper towel. There's a few tiny ones in the center there, which I am going to just torch. I think that alcohol has evaporated enough. Yes, it has. Just allow enough time for it to evaporate. And it's a tiny little torch. I think it's like a cigarette lighter. I'm not sure. Little tiny one. Got it from our local service station when we stopped to get some fuel. Okay, so make sure there's nothing in there. Again, little torch or flashlight is very handy to see little bits in there that maybe the naked eye can't see. So that's good. All right, so I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to let that cure up. Do I want to? This is where I always and ah. Do I want to put the sticker in now? Do I want to wait until it's cured and then put the sticker on and risk air bubbles coming underneath? I'm always in two minds about it. I'm not sure if when I put the sticker in, like if I had to do it into wet resin now, I'm not sure if it would like want to curl up. I don't want to take my gloves off because I've still got to clean up all my mess. But there's, oops, there's a clear, if I can get it. Nope, can't get it. There we go, dropped it. There's a clear piece over the top, and then there's the sticker, but it's pretty sticky, so I have put stickers down before onto set resin, and you know, I've had bubbles go underneath it, so I haven't been that happy with it. Look, I'm just going to try it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to take my gloves off because I can't work with stickers with gloves on, but I'm not going to touch anything that's resin related, okay? I'm going to get all new stuff, all clean new stuff. And look, I'm just going to see what happens. I did buy 2 of these stickers, so if one doesn't work, I've got the other one, I guess. Just going to peel that out. Feels like a relatively sort of thick, plasticky kind of a sticker. So, yeah, I don't know. You know, some of the thinner sort of paper stickers, I think they would tend to sort of curl up and bend, but I'm hoping it won't. But look, if it does, then it does. I'm going to put that. Okay. All right, now, there he is. So now I need to get this off. It feels relatively, feels like a relatively strong sort of a, like I said, plastic. If it's a paper sticker, then, you know, you have to treat the paper first with some Mod Podge or some glue, because you can't just put paper into resin. It won't work. It'll just kind of dissolve or break away or something. Okay, now I need someone's help. Can someone hold the end, please? Come and hold that for me there. You got it? Ready? Hold that, hold that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Guess I'll have to do it on my own. No one wants to come and help me. Okay. I got it. I got it. All right. Now, I guess the good thing about having the wet resin is I can move this around. Potentially, I could move it around. I am going to just spray it with some isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to just kind of put it in like a donut. Right, now I need to get a couple of tools, and I'm not using the one that I touched before because it's probably got resin on it. I'm going to push. Now, I don't know if I'm getting any bubbles underneath. I don't know. I can't tell. And, oh, there's a bubble that just came out. I guess I could actually do this in one pour. Although it's the 360 plus, it doesn't really like being poured more than like a 1/4 of an inch deep. So probably shouldn't. Now I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to push out like that and just see. I'm not getting any bubbles sort of popping out from underneath, so maybe it's going to be all right. Now there's a few bubbles on top, and that's just from me lifting up this and popping it back down again and getting bubbles in it that way. But I don't think there's any that are coming out from under the sticker. Just when I lift up like that and then put it back down again, my stick catching air. There we go. All right, look, that's worked. I'm happy with that. Let's see if I can move it down a bit though. I don't know if I can move it down a bit. I think it's done now, because that's a bit close up there. All right. Okay, so I don't actually want it stuck to the base of the mold. Let's try and pick it up now. Oh, there we go. No, see, now I'm going to risk getting bubbles in it again. I just wanted to kind of push it down a little bit because that's a bit close there. Yeah. I don't know if I can. All right, here we go. I've moved it. Moved it a tiny bit. Don't laugh at me. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before. Hopefully it'll be all right. But yeah, I've made a few bubbles on the top, which is fine. I can certainly get rid of those bubbles on top. Not a problem. I can torch them lightly. I can spray them with isopropyl alcohol. Don't know what that is. Okay, it kind of looks a little bit sort of wavy, but I think some of it's sort of touching the mold and some's not, but there's going to be resin underneath it regardless. So I'll put those down. I am going to just give it a light spray there with the isopropyl. My resin is starting to thicken now. Just want to kind of just throw it on the bench. Oh, there we go. All right, just to kind of settle everything, I will zap those bubbles in a minute because, yeah, like I said, the resin's getting thicker now. It's been sort of sitting. I stirred it for 4 minutes. It's probably been sitting for 10 minutes from the time I stopped stirring till now. So it's starting to get a bit thicker. It is a fast cure resin. I've got some left there. I'll put some black in it and turn it into some puffy hearts, which I do like to do. All right, let's get these bubbles. Don't torch near your mold or you'll fuse your resin to your mold, so don't do that. Don't torch near the edges. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I mean, if there's a couple of bubbles on the back of the sticker, that doesn't matter because no one's going to see that. It's going to be underneath. So, oh look, I'll just put this on for now. A little bit more won't hurt. So it's probably about half full. I mixed up 100 grams of part A and 45 grams of part B. And then I'll probably do about the same for the next layer. All right, so that's pretty much it now. I'll come back to you probably in about 2 or 3 hours once this has sort of touch cured, like I can touch it without it being sticky, and then I'll put the next layer on. If you wait till it's rock hard, you can see a join mark all the way around where you put your next layer. So I prefer to just wait until it's sort of touch dry. All right, and cover it up. Well, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Just a fun, easy thing. Well, hopefully it's easy. All right, I'll see you in a couple of hours. All right, I'm back, as you can see, with my next layer of clear. I've got the Platinum 360 Plus again. This is still a little bit soft. I poked it there with a toothpick. And that's the one that my second one that I've got, because I thought, I'll pour this in first. Pour this in first before, because I can feel it's starting to warm up already. So I've got another, I did 125 grams of A. Because I wanted a little bit more. 125 grams of A and 55 grams of B is what I did. And I thought that should almost fill it up, and then I can just come back and do a little thin top coat because I don't want to hide all my gorgeous crystals along the edge. So that's that one. Clean off my stick. Now, I've got a little bit more resin in here as a buffer between my torch and the mold. So I can torch it a little bit more without worrying about it burning my mold. All right, so what I was thinking, because this has got, it's got this white around the whole frog, which is a bit of a shame, but that's how it is. I thought, rather than me putting another color on and then really making this sort of creamy, shimmery white stand out, I thought I might as well just try and match it. And this was the only one that I've got that I thought might match. It's pearl white, by Resin. So when I come back to do my next coat, I'm just going to just mix up just a little bit and pop some of that in and do the top coat. But wouldn't it be fun, like, to do maybe some little bits of crushed glass or something? I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to see what it would look like with a sticker in it. So yeah, something a bit different. If you guys have any ideas or things that you'd like to see me do or try, feel free to pop them down in the comments. If they're a couple of days old, I probably won't see them. I generally look through the comments like after, maybe on the same day, and answer questions and things. But after that, I've sort of moved on to the next video and I'm answering questions on that one. So, all right, I'm going to leave this till probably, oh gosh, I don't know. I've ordered some Thai food for dinner. So I'm going to sit down, have that, watch a movie. It's Saturday night. Have a bit of a chill. So I don't know whether I'll come back to this tonight or whether I'll just leave it for the morning. But either way, I will see you then. I have mixed up some more of the Platinum 360 Plus. I did mix a little bit more than I was anticipating. You know when you put part A in and then you put part B in, but you do more of part B than you should, and then you have to add double of part A. So anyway, I did that. That's all right, I can make a puffy heart. So I used 2 scoops of the pearl white. There's my timer, I've been stirring for 4 minutes. 2 scoops of the pearl white, and it looked a bit too creamy. I kept putting this up next to it to see what it would look like. And it needed just a little hint of silver. To me, I can see a little bit of silver in that. So I added just a touch of the Let's Resin Metallic Silver. Might need it a little bit more. It's really hard to know. I don't want to make it silver. I just want to keep it cream. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to hurt anymore. I've done a tiny little scoop of it. All right, so yeah, pour that in. Hopefully it'll be a similar shade. Like, it's not going to be identical because I can't get it exactly the same. We're always going to see that it's got that edge around the frog. And that's just how it's going to be. I guess if you didn't want that, you could take your time and actually cut around the green if you wanted to, if you didn't want to have that white around the green showing. And I did contemplate doing that, but I put it in the too hard basket and just kept going. So yeah. But you certainly could do that if you wanted to. I'm just going to have to push this out to the edges. I don't want to overflow it. I think it's going to be just enough. So probably only need about 2 ounces, about 60 grams-ish. It's probably going to be doming, because I didn't leave much room at all. I just, left just enough to do a little top coat. All right, and then I might put some, I don't know, put something in that, maybe some blue glitter, and make some puffy hearts. Oh, I think it's out of the gas. All right, now you can see already on the edges, see how the resin's moving in? Just what resin does. Can't help it. It's just what it does. All right, come back to you in a few hours. Well, probably 6 hours maybe to unmold this, because it's a very thin layer. The thinner the layer of resin, the longer it's going to take to cure. So yeah, about 6 hours, I think. All right, it has cured. Let's have a little look and see what our froggy is going to look like. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh gosh, I just hope that I haven't got air bubbles under the sticker. Now, if I have, there is a way we can fix it, but it means sanding the other side and then doing a top coat, which if you've got a belt sander, like my husband does up in his man shed, and I can go like that and sand it and then give it a top coat. So that works. But if you haven't, or you're not inclined to do that, then we just have to hope that there's no bubbles. Okay, are we ready? Actually, which way is the top? Feet. Let's do front feet at the top. Okay, here we go. Look at him. Oh, he's adorable. Oh, that is so cool. I was so worried that I was going to have bubbles. All right, now let's look at the side. You can see the crystally edge there. Look at that. And that's really good. Like, it's pretty much bubble free. That is so cool. What do you think? A little froggy tray. It's just a fun thing. You could pop it in on a little plate stand. You could, if you wanted to, put two little round glass balls for handles. That would look really sweet. You could just use it as a little serving tray. But yeah, otherwise it's just a really cute and fun talking point to have in your house. Oh, that is so cute. All right, let's go and have a look at it in some different light. Now, what do you think of my colour matching? Like, I knew it wasn't going to be ideal. And also, because the white is at the back, you can kind of see, you know, underneath it. You can see underneath the froggy because it's, yeah, it's not directly next to the frog, if you know what I mean. It's about 1 centimetre away. Right, let's go up here, away from the bright lights. And he's got a bit of a shimmer to that whitish, silverish background. I don't know if you can see. And that's the top. Love it. Oh, my husband's just got home. Hello. Okay. I better be quick, otherwise the dog's going to start barking as soon as he comes inside. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this little froggy video. If you want my crystal edge tray mold, I will link it for you down in the description. Okay, take care, guys. That was a lot of fun. I'll see you all for the next video. Okay, take care. Bye for now.